He was released from jail after assaulting her. Days later, she was found dead. The system failed her. She asked for help, but the warnings were ignored. Now a family is shattered, and a community is demanding answers. Why was he allowed to walk free? Check this out.
Back, a Maryland family mourning after their loved one was allegedly shot and killed by the father of her children days after getting released from jail.
Investigators now trying to piece together what happened after the domestic violence incident. Fox 5's Tisha Lewis joining us live from Landover with more on this case. Hi, Tisha.
Hi there, and lawmakers saying that today is a tough day because they are talking about this case. Police identifying the victim as 29-year-old Sharita Criswell. Her deceased body found in that apartment complex across the street behind me. The accused killer, no stranger.
I said, I'm going to tell you, don't ever put your hands on my daughter again, or we're going to have a problem. He said, Ma, I'm sorry, and I love you. I love your daughter. I'll never do it again. 4 days later, he killed my baby. I can't believe he did this to the mother of his kids.
An emotional moment there for Jerice McCotter, saying her daughter's boyfriend turned accused killer, 32-year-old Harry Lindsay, was recently arrested for trying to strangle her daughter, 29-year-old Sharita Criswell. In that case, just 4 days prior, Lindsay was released over prosecutors' objections that he should be held without bond. Just days after being released, Lindsay is accused of fatally shooting Criswell, his girlfriend and mother of their 2 daughters. Lindsay is now charged in connection with her murder that reportedly took place on Saturday afternoon inside an apartment here on Stratford Way in Landover. When police and first responders arrived, Criswell was already dead. At a news conference today, newly elected County Executive Aisha Braveboy focused on the dangers of domestic violence and the need for incarceration of abusers who commit violence against family and intimate partners.
I handled several of these cases every single year. Families who were victimized by the death of a loved one. But it was those deaths that occurred at the hands of people who the victim knew and was supposed to be loved and cared for by the victim that hurt the most. And I always wonder, what could we have done differently?
Tisha, what more do we know about how Harry Lindsay was apprehended?
Lindsay was apprehended on Sunday in Capitol Heights, and police saying that they used surveillance video to track him down. He was on the run until they were able to nab him. He's now being held without bond. County Executive Aisha Braveboy saying that this is a homicide that should have never happened. Residents in the area not comfortable talking about this violent and deadly encounter on camera. Coming up at 5, though, we will hear from the victim's sister.
This is No Filter News. Truth served raw, bold, and uncut. Hit that sub, stay loud, and catch us on the next drop. We don't fade out. We level up.